Peace, 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 Taurus. Welcome to your 2022 yearly horoscope. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. You know, the more likes we get, the more it helps us become seen. So we'd appreciate any support there. I would also check your sun, moon, and rising sign so that you could get a full story of what to expect for you next year. And if you don't know what that information is, you can send me an email at info@awayoflife.net with your date of birth, time of birth, and location of birth, and I'll send that information over. Otherwise, you can try Cafe Astrology or astrologycafe.com, where you can enter that same information and it'll give you all that information also. All right. If you want more information on what we do here at A Way of Life, feel free to look in the description box below where I have all my services updated. Okay, so Uranus is going to conjunct your rising sign. This can be sudden changes in your environment. This can be an expected relocation, a new job or partner or a baby. You might become more eccentric, getting out of your comfort zone. Your way to think and approach things can change. You can have like a unique thought process. Your appearance can change. You won't hesitate to make these changes at this time. And I say hesitate like that because typically Tauruses are pretty fixed. Like it's a fixed sign, it's a fixed energy. And they don't do so well with change. But being in Uranus, being that Taurus is in Uranus and has been, these are kind of some of the things that Uranus is helping Tauruses with throughout this time. You can have flashes of insight or a thirst and hunger for freedom. Be prepared for excitement. I just think this is overall going to be a super exciting time for you. Rebellious behavior, leaving things behind that keep you restricted. Impulsive indecision making, restless in achieving something, but try to stay grounded here. So those were the negative effects of this transit. Just really, really wired. That's what I get, that Tauruses can be super, super wired at this time. Uranus is also going to conjunct your sun, which is about unexpected changes in your career and the way you express yourselves. You may become more rebellious. That could ultimately change your daily routine. This can bring depression if you don't know how or like what you want to do. So again, just be flexible and stay open-minded is really the best way to deal with change, honestly. So tapping into that Gemini North Node area, like what new things that you learn throughout this time on how to deal with sudden influx and change, is really going to be your best go-to processes to get you through this time. And then Venus is in the 9th house. Venus rules money, love, and pleasure. Maybe you're thinking about relocating, long distance travel, or wanting to have experiences abroad, long distance relationship. You can be attracted to someone from a foreign country, foreign people, or somebody with a different culture than yours, or even just foreign from you, like very different from you, like not your typical type of person. Fashion, food, art, and again, culture. You might want to study something around higher knowledge. You become a teacher or a mentor here. Either way, you're reassessing your way of thinking or your view of the world. You're seeing the bigger picture in something. And it maybe even you change your philosophy in some way, shape, or form. or like a philosophy that you live by. This could also be a spiritual practice as well. So North Node is about gaining some kind of confidence and unlocking your potential, self-discovery, and personal development. You can outgrow your relationship. This is also going to conjunct Uranus in July. So you can leave a relationship or get into a relationship. Stepping into your purpose is really the bigger message here with that North Node energy. You can be a little more selfish, lose friends, lose your reputation. If you're experiencing these themes, the universe is just suggesting that you revisit your outlook on these themes. Like these things around, like these things can feel like delays. This could also bring up accidents. And so again, if you're kind of feeling these things, this is the universe's way of saying, okay, hold on. You might have seen something, right? Because these are the negative effects of this transit. So the universe is just going to be like, you know what? Maybe we're being too rigid, right? Be careful for being too rigid in the decisions that you make. If you're feeling that way and you're making rigid decisions, it's probably more so about perhaps stopping and thinking things through before making a final decision. I would even say not to make any final decisions around much of anything with Venus in retrograde until about March. All right. So you can be a little bit. Oops, I think I read that part already. Oh, sorry. So Mars will retrograde in Gemini in your second house. This is going to be about finances. You can be reassessing your finances, the way you earn money, make new investments, acting on your values. And then it's going to trine your MC, which is God's plan for you. So you can be passionate about getting more business sales or business transactions. You want to sell something. Your security becomes more important to you at this time. Securing your position, securing yourself financially, making sure that you have everything you need to be financially secure. You can be reevaluating what you spend your money on, new ways to make money, become a leader in finances, or just a leader in general. It doesn't have to be finances. Sexuality can become more important to you. You can be balancing you and your partner's money if you're in a relationship. You may overspend. These are, again, the negative effects. You can be concerned with money and security due to not having enough or not making enough money. And secrets can be revealed. So just remember, whenever you're experiencing these lower vibrational energies, it's really the universe's way of saying stop, slow down, revisit some of these things. And then Jupiter will enter Pisces in your 11th house at the end of the year. This is the house where you make more business and money from the government. These are your benefits. You can meet friendly people that help you. With your goals, this can be a contractual agreements that will bring in money or more money. You might be in a given mood or have ideas around your future. Group goals with networking is going to be super, super important throughout the year for you. You can have dreams, but action is needed. Remember, Jupiter gives gifts and blessings, but you got to do something in order to get those blessings. So consistently working on your goals and staying in tune with your goals, you'll see the benefits of your labor. Jupiter will sextile your rising sign, bringing in popularity. You may attract more people, socialize more, and networking more. Again, these things are going to be super important to your success. Now, this is not a Taurus theme, but Jupiter and Mars can influence you by way of having you like take on too many projects. So be mindful of that. You can become detached in personal relationships, lose a friend or gain a friend. Again, if you're experiencing these kind of lower energies, and I know I keep repeating myself, but I have to say that just because I'm super uncomfortable with talking about the lower vibrations of the energy. So I always want to have a positive, I want to end it on a positive note. So, if you're in those lower vibrations, it's always an indication to relook at something, relook at how you're viewing something, maybe even the people that you're connecting with, right? Because sometimes you can connect with people whose energy falls on you, you know what I mean? And so it doesn't always necessarily have to be so much something that you're doing, but an indication that you need to let someone go, right? Or you know what I mean? Like, it could be a person too. These are your nouns. This is a person, place, or thing. From May to October, Jupiter will be in your 12th house. You want to go inward and become aware of your higher self. You may be more focused on your spirituality. Pluto will trine your rising sign, making you magnetic. If you're single, you will notice men flocking to you. I actually viewed this as, you know how what people say when the moment I got married, I started to get more people hitting on me. Like, this is how I felt about this energy. And so you may be glowing because of your relationships, because of your success. And you'll notice that people will start to flock to you more because of that. This can be a complete transformation to your body and eating habits, and also just getting public recognition in general. So overall, honestly, I think this is going to be a phenomenal next few years for Taurus. So even if you don't stay the course and you find yourself getting off, you know, because Saturn is going to be there to let you know either way. That's just what Saturn does, you know. And so as long as you always remember, if you're experiencing any blockages, delays, or things of that nature, you just want to stop, recalibrate, have the discussion with yourself, see if there's anything you can change, switch around, redo, rethink, and then take it and move forward. As long as you're just following that process, you cannot go wrong. You can't. Like, it's just, I think overall it's just going to be a pretty awesome year for you guys. So I hope you found this information helpful.